Alright guys, back with episode 7 starting. I know I said I was going to try and do some, off-camera work, try and get as much money as we possibly can. I did, I attempted to, but I realised we ran into a problem real quick, which I'll get to in a second. I also wanted to just showcase, I've started installing some quality of life mods. At the minute there's only 2, I probably won't go any further than that. The 2 mods that I've got installed at the minute is one of them, which is called Cut Through Everyone, and as you might imagine, it lets you cut through people. Armor affects how much you cut through it, so it's not too broken. I've kind of upped it so that the more armor they have, the less likely I am to cut through it. It also only applies to cutting weapons, so although we have a scythe, we have that polearm that we've been swinging around, it does piercing damage. So if you look there, you've got swing speed and then swing damage. That piercing isn't going to do anything. So it's not going to follow through. But anything with cutting weapons, so it is possible to do it with swords, but because I've upped the armor so much, you're not going to see much cutting through swords. That's kind of to give it that, Three Kingdoms feel. We're a big warrior, and I think we should really add to that aesthetic by having that kind of cut through availability. The second mod that I've got installed is called Settlement Icons. All this really does, it's a super simple mod, but you'll see here, you see there's a couple blue exclamation marks. Now these exclamation marks are quests that are available in this town. So for example, I know over at these 2 towns there's a quest, I know that there's a quest down here, and then everywhere else I don't. You'll also see up here, let me just center the camera on them a little bit more. There's a couple more quests, or a couple different icons. So this crown means that there's a person at this village that has the potential for nobles to be recruited. It doesn't actually mean that there are any nobles there, but there might be. That's what that one shows. And then this kind of little bracelet icon means that there's a tournament going on in this town right now. So it just makes it a little bit easier to find some of the more tedious things as we kind of travel around the map here. Both mods will be in the description below, or links to the mods will be in the description below. I didn't make them, but the mod authors are wonderful. Again, linked in the description, and we'll have some information come up on screen as well at the same time. Other than that though, going straight into the episode, I did try and do some of the work off camera, but what I found was a lot of these quests, like if we head this way, I mean I think these guys have been looted, but we will see. A lot of the quests are for bandit hideouts, and bandit hideouts suck. They're not too bad if you have like a... So is that like a mercenary party? Oh no, it was the actual... Okay. They're not too bad if you have a shield and you've got some kind of a bow, and then you can kind of sit back and you can pick them off, because the issue is you can only take 10 people in with you, and it will select at random through your party. So it won't, for example, go, oh, you've got legionaries, we're going to take the legionaries with you. It does, as far as I'm aware, take all of the companions that you have. But it doesn't take like your highest tier troops. So if you don't have like a fully kitted army, it's a bit of an issue, just down to the fact that sometimes you're in these raids, you'll be going up against like 30 raiders or 30 looters, and it's very hard to do it. So us running around with just this scythe, yes, we've got the shield and the javelins, but it's not enough, and it's just a pain. I'm gone. Who are you? You need help with a problem. You need a herd delivering. I can do that. Generic questline stuff. So yeah, they're a bit of a pain. Now there is a way to kind of get around that and still get the payout and still get the relations, and that's going to be using a companion to do so, but you need to have the tactics skill. So I think I've decided the last party member, I've kind of looked through, because we've only got one more before we need to wait until we level up the clan a little bit more, but this guy here, Vigotha the Brave, I'm just going to call him the Brave from now on. He's got 60, but he's also a really well-rounded warrior. So he's going to be kind of like our bodyguard, like our, right-hand man when it comes to doing stuff. Because, he's also daring, he's also honest as well. So he's following us. He's over in Banseth at the minute, which is up in the top left. So we're going to slowly make our way up that way. And then we can send him off with some troops and deliver the herd to St. Appear. But I can't do that one yet because I'm doing this one to Lycaron. So we'll deliver this one, come back, go back up again. But yeah, we're going to get a hold of him first. Sorry, I know the last couple of episodes has been companion after companion, but it's just super important to get them down super fast. Let's see. The Dire. Okay. Where are you? There we are. But yeah, so once we get that tactician down, one, it will help with our fights, and two, it will mean that we have someone we can send away to go and do them bandit hut quests, which will start bringing us some more money in, and then that's probably when I'm going to do the off-camera work. But thought for now, showcase some of the mods if we can. About the task, 10 heads, 508. You pay very well, sir. I like this. Yeah, showcase maybe a couple of the mods. You can already see how useful, like I already know there's a tournament going on there, but you can see how useful this is already. Just being able to go, oh, there's a quest there, there's a quest there. Super, super good. I probably won't be installing any more. I did like the look of a mod which basically meant that when you take out like large bandit groups, it improves the relation of nearby settlements. Kind of the same way that when you take out a hideout, it does the same thing. But I have a feeling that's very, like, it will definitely fit the aesthetic that we're going for, like, you know, warrior of the people, take out the bandits, improve relations. The only issue I have with it is it will probably snowball very, very quickly, meaning we take out a couple, like, say you take out 20 guys and you let 5 of them run away, then you take out another 5 guys, then it's going to increase your relations again. I think it just snowballs a little bit too fast, in my opinion. Relation is something that should be built up over time, shouldn't be something that you can just do straight off the bat, so I don't think I'll be adding that one, unless I can tweak it, but that one's also a little bit difficult to add as well. The other two that I went for, though, not too difficult to install. Sorry, the brewer? Okay. Not too difficult to install. I actually really like it, because all you have to do is navigate to... Wow, I can't speak today. You basically navigate to Mount and Blade Bannerlord's directory, you go to their mods directory, and you go in there. What I'll probably do is put another video up just showing you guys how or where you would go, how you would get to it, so that way you can see, you know, how to install your own mods and stuff. It's super simple, and modding is what makes Mount and Blade games so good. 485, nice. Modding is what makes Bannerlord and just the Mount and Blade games in total just so good is the modding community and the mods they've been putting forward. So I'll keep looking out for some of these quality of life ones, but this is probably the best mod I've ever installed. It's just so handy. Now, where is our Goron? Is that towards where we're going? I never really remember, because if it's over here, right, we're not going to go over this direction for a while, but if it's over this way... Where is it? Am I being blind? I think I'm being blind. I think I'm being... Oh, it's up here? Oh, I don't really want to... There was a complete wrong settlement as well. I don't really want to go up here just yet, so we're going to say no for now, just because we want to be making our way up towards getting this tactician while we still have the money for it. What's our inventory like? Did we sell everything? Yeah, we sold everything off, pretty much. We want to keep them weapons to salvage, but most everything else we sold, so we still need to be looking out for some money along the way, because we're paying 169 dinar per 4. Okay, I can show you here what this hideout is like. I'm just going to go here, because they'll probably have a quest for us to go and eliminate it. Oh, he wants his daughter found? Well, we can definitely do that later. For right now, is it up in Stathios? Because usually if there's a hideout here, there'll be a quest somewhere to go and get rid of it. And you want to improve your relations as much as possible, alongside just going and doing it straight away. So I'm going to head up here. Family Feud. Okay, no one seems to care there's a bandit hideout here, but that's fine. There's only like 4 guys there. So I can show you kind of what a bandit hideout is here. And how it has the potential to be just horrific. So we're going to wait until nightfall to attack, because killing these does improve your relations with the nearby areas. So I always suggest going through and killing them as soon as you can, but I'll show you why it has the potential to be disastrous. Oh, okay, so we kind of skipped it, but as you can see, we only really took through, you'll see here in a second, we took through 10 random people. So you've got some recruits, some archers, them kind of things. Do I want to duel him? Yeah, we're in it for the honor, aren't we? Ooh, ooh.
Come on!
Sweet. fast. There you go. So yeah, you can see we have our engineer, which is a good thing, but we also have some, like, a lot of recruits, and these guys have forest bandits, freebooters, the bandit leader there as well, and you can have like 20 bandits in one camp, and you have to slowly fight through, but you don't get a chance to replenish your own guys. So it's you know, it can be super horrific if you're not ready for it anyways. So yeah, but yeah, you'll see we've increased by 2 with the nearby notables. Now this guy wanted his daughter found, which we can 100% do. We might even be able to send one of our companions off to go and do it, to be honest. We will see. Oh no, that was Family Feud. My bad. I think it was the guy below. Let's leave now. I don't like Family Feud. Family issues, family's dealing with it. I'm not going to get involved there, because you're always guaranteed to annoy someone, like the other side of the coin, right? So we'll go down this way. Let's see. These guys looking for their hideout that we've just wiped out. Poor guys. So you want your daughter found, that's fine. Again, everyone's daughter seems to run off with everyone else. Oh, okay. We don't have anyone with high scouting, but that's fine. We can go and do it ourselves. Let's see where they've marked for us, where they think they've gone, which is usually scarily accurate. So it could either be down here, or it could be over in this direction. So we'll go down here first, just to see what we can see. Then after we've done this quest, what I'll probably do is cut to us grabbing that other companion. No, so they're not down this way. What does this Oros want? Family, yeah. It's probably the flip side of that one there. So we're going to go up this way. It's probably where they're going to be. Hopefully we can convince them so that we don't have to drag them back, so they can, you know, make their own way back down this route, which will be very handy. But we will see what we can do. Search the village. Also, I think there's someone here with a quest as well, so we'll check that before we leave for sure. Sorry, T. Must have. Well, they are far away. I like that we got this faster horse though. Very quick in comparison to the starting horse. Now we just need to see if we can get like charges and things like that later on, but we'll be spending a lot of time that we have on foot as opposed to on horseback, I think, as well. Just because we're going to want to be on the front line, especially when we get something that can, like a weapon that actually does cutting damage, so we can cut through people. We're going to be much more effective on the front lines. So, how do I know he's not forcing you? But I promise to find you. I am a man of my word. I am very loyal to those. Perhaps he did it to love you. Well, yeah, or perhaps he did it because he loves you, rather, not to love you. That would be very strange. Okay, so you don't have very much, you know, honor. This isn't going to work. I think I might have to drag them unless they give in to the... yeah, no, it's not going to work. So we're going to have... it will be a massacre. You should stop. See, the fact he carries like this sword around with him probably shows he's not a man of great character. Maybe that should be a lesson to you. Pack up your stuff, we need to leave. So we do have to ride all the way back, that's fine. We want to check out what this guy wants. Family Feud, not doing it. Family problems. You guys need to sort out your own family stuff. Why does it spill over to, you know, warlords? Unless, of course, you you know, decided to somehow marry off to, or marry your daughter off to a warlord, in which case, yeah, then that's fine. But this is an issue that should be dealt with correctly. Let's get paid for this, and then here she is. Look at that, 1,800, easy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut here. I will return when we get closer to finding the companion. He's probably not going to be in the same place that he said he was, but we will return in a bit. Alright, so for once, they are where they said they were going to be. He said he was going to be here. He's here. Maybe I shouldn't doubt the system. Clearly it works. He's not, you know, off wandering somewhere else. My name is Guan. I can tell you my story, don't know how interesting you'll find it. I was born out of wedlock, my father took me in, but of course there was no questioning me inheriting anything. I did not wish to burden my brothers, so I decided to go to war. As it happened, my neighbours needed me to supply an armed man for the king's levy. None of them wished to go, so I offered to stand in for them. They brought me a sword, a jerkin, a horse, and thus I became a warrior. First foray into war, we were pursued by a force of imperial cavalry, twice our number. One man needed to stay behind to hold a fort so that the rest could escape. The others had families, so I chose to be that one, as I could think of none who would mourn me. I do commend your love for your fellow man. I fought as best I could, but the imperial forces took me prisoner. When they found that there was no one to ransom me, they let me go on my pledge that I would pay them later. It was a most noble gesture of them, so I feel I had no choice but to earn the money. Well, he's between jobs, but I can use him. He does sound like he's got a bit of a background to him. He's a little bit expensive as well, 2,400, but I'll take it. He's a seasoned warrior. We need him for his tactician's skill, as it were. So yeah, absolutely, I'll take him. Now, that has put a significant dent, but we did get some money from doing that quest that we did previously. What does this person want? Army of Poachers? We might be able to do this, actually. I think we can do this. Let's talk to this gentleman over here. These load screens. It's only when I'm recording. When I'm not recording, it goes super fast. Guan, who you? I heard you need help with a problem. Real trouble. He invested him to hunt for me at the royal grounds. Interesting. Played all the hush money to the local authorities. Well, what can I do for you? Wanted to go and crush them. Well, I'm not sure if we will kill them, but we can actually send someone to go and do it for us. So we're going to send our engineer. We don't have anything that he's building right now, so you know it might help him go this way. I'm going to give him all the recruits that we have. Let's just move you up here so I don't get you confused with who you are. And we'll give him some of the lower tiers as well. We'll hit done for now, and then, or he can take a lot of the recruits, they can go and resolve it for me, and then what will happen in a couple of days is we will get a response back saying, yep, yeah, our relations have improved, everything's been done, that kind of thing. I think there is a small chance you can fail with them, but I don't think it's too big, to be honest. But now, I do want to just go through, so you're a surgeon. You're a scout for now, because I don't have a scout. You're the engineer, and then you can be... Oh, there isn't a tactician bit? Okay, that's fine. So, let's see. We go down to these villages. What do these guys want, or need, rather? Train troops. Don't like training troops. It's just an awkward quest right now. Alright, so what we're probably going to do then is we're probably going to head back over in this direction. Now, this was the empire that was struggling slightly, but they seem to have expanded their influence quite a lot. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to head down this direction for now. Just to see who's there, if we can make any more money. Yeah, we'll stop off and do some quests on the way. It's coming up to the end of the episode here, but we got a little bit more time. Now, Lord Nearly Access. And that's another one. The commons one and the... you know, the family feud, you always end up annoying the other side of the coin. So I don't like doing them, because the whole point of us doing these quests is so that we can, you know, increase relations. Deliver the herd? I can deliver a herd for you. I might even be able to get a companion to deliver the herd for you. You need help with a problem. How can I help? I will send 2 of my men to deliver your ponies. I'm going to send... We'll send the smith off. We don't need the smith with us too right now, but we do need to send some trained men, so tier 2 men. We'll send him with some veteran infantry. He can head off, deliver that for us on the way. It's very handy when you start getting... This is why I wanted to get the companions. It's very, very easy to start bringing in more dinar a lot quicker. There's a tournament going here. Can we see what the prize is without actually entering? Because we did say we were going to do a couple, just to get our name out and just to, you know, do it a little bit. So, for a short sword, it's a broad ridge short sword. Okay, so I'm going to call this episode here. We're going to jump straight into the tournament though for next episode. I know this was a little bit shorter, but I really just wanted to showcase their mods. We'll do the tournament next episode, and then after that I'll do a load of stuff in between episodes, like off camera, and we can just get some money up and start getting that passive income going. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, catch you in the next one.